Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers for January 31st, 2022. So that means most valuable center leaderboard points are, very soon to end, and we're going to declare a winner. Giving out points for every single comment starting yesterday, so there's 3 points available there. Than anything that happens during this live stream, so you could swing pretty wildly, take over, even if you're 5 points, 6, 7. It all depends on these last couple days. So, trying to get in a live stream. How's it going, Sebastian, my guy? Appreciate you, brother. Can you hear me good? Let me check my sound real quick. Sometimes I get nervous when I do the headset different. Just let me know if you can hear me. Good morning, Cinny and Center, says Funky Town. What up, Boomstick Fancy Pants? What's up, man? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Clicking around. Refresh. Sound good, Robert? Strodium? What you guys think? Spoilers today. Alright, good. Sebastian says it's good. Alright, cool. So let's get started here. I am pretty close to being done with the bounty, so let's do the cardio first. Just until some more people get here. I'm going to try to do a shorter live stream. It does kind of hurt my... I have the tooth thing going on, which I'm going tomorrow, so hopefully we don't have to hear about it at all after that, but... probably going to be like a week or so. It does kind of hurt once I'm done with the live stream and I'm talking for a long time. It does put me in a little bit of pain. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to go a little shorter today just to save myself some agony. But I do have my medicine now. I'm hoping that counteracts me doing this. But I don't know what the point was of saying that, but just letting y'all know. I say way too much about everything, so I'm surprised I've kept some personal information. As much as I tell everything. I just don't want some weirdo hunting me down, you know what I mean? I've had weird people before do weird stuff. So that's why I keep some things to myself, so people can't know every single thing about me and like put it all together and find out where I'm at. You know what I mean? I've had some weirdos, especially on Everquest lately, man. Making dead bodies of me and stuff like that. Crazy. I've had death threats on Gems of War before. It's crazy. So that's what spurs the not exact location, not exact age, not exact, let y'all know I'm in my 30s. I'm not like trying to hide it or anything. Let's see. Adventure board. And we'll get our... maybe DC United MVS, maybe the last day or two of that being there. But if it stays the way it is, it's going to stay the way it is. He's going to go back to back to back. He has 15 points. I'm not adding any comment points from the bounty video, the spoiler video, the Everquest video, and the weekly preview video. So there's 4 points out there to get. All you have to do is like and comment on these 4 videos. Bounty event video yesterday. This video today. So when this is over, you have to come back, spin the block, and hit a comment on it. And then Everquest later today, and then weekly preview tomorrow. Those 4, every single comment gets a point. 1 per person, of course, on each video, so you can potentially get 4 points there. That's quite a bit. That could take you from 3rd to 1st. That could take you from 5th to 2nd, Trying to, since I missed so many days this month, make up for it at the end. Yo, what up, Copy? How's it going, man? I didn't know that was you, Christian. I was talking to you in the comments, I think. I didn't know you was Copy. Oh, I did know that. I just didn't put it together because I see you on live stream so much. I think we were speaking together on the comments about something. I remember responding to one of your comments. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. That's cool though. What's up, man? I like your little avatar. Alright, let's get into these spoilers though, so they're early. Just gotta bring up the page. Okay, we got that. I'm on live. I gotta change it to live chat. I didn't do that yet. Angry English Kid is the last comment. Appreciate that. I'm bringing up the spoilers right now, so give me 1 second. Gems of War live stream. Spoilers, January 31st, 2022. MVS leaderboard crunch time. Last stream for January. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Come on, bro. Okay, let's get these spoilers going. We got that. God is watching me? That is good. I'm glad. Then he'll know that I'm a very good person. I have nothing to hide. I wonder why he punishes me so much with all the torture, but I haven't done anything to deserve it. So, it's kind of weird. Just raising 4 kids here, being put into torture. Not from my own neglect either. I went there. I went to the dentist. I took care after. God is watching them. They did shoddy work, and I'm still going back to them for whatever reason. I just need like a dentist like to go to, the same one every single time. So I don't even mind, I guess. I'm gonna tell them, hey, this isn't fixed. You guys fixed it. I'm gonna try to say it in a nice way, because I don't want somebody digging in my mouth that is angry with me. That's what sucks about going to the dentist. You can't be too, I don't know, you can't have a problem with them. Because then they're about to shoot needles in your gums and dig around and drill. You know what I'm saying? You guys ever feel like that when you go to the dentist? Ever feel like that? Like you can't be too honest or whatever. You don't want to make them mad. That's the whole thing. That's the whole feeling. When I walk in that office, I just want to do whatever they say and make them happy, because they're about to dig in my mouth with needles and drills. So if I make anybody mad, they could accidentally do anything. Make it take longer, etc. Fiona says God was in a good mood when he made bacon sandwiches. I'm eating the proof. Sturdium says wait till God asks you to. I better not say that, but yeah. Hey, I'm not like I don't go to church or anything. I'm down either way. Whatever y'all are down with. I'm more on the side of the good, if you will. I'm a sinner. Sinnycool, but it's more a play on words for cynical and not like I'm a sinner. But I am a sinner because that's our community. You know what I mean? It's probably confusing to some people. Like, they probably think I'm some devil worshiper, which I'm not. Tom and Daniel Elwood, I just wanted to say that your channel and I enjoy your channel. And how do I put a donation on your channel? Let me tell you. So, you're on my live stream, you see the chat, right? You go down, you see where your name is, where it says say something? It's where you just type that message. You go under that, where you just type that message. You go under that, there's a little $sign, it says show your support for Sinnycool. You click on that, and you put however much you want to do a super chat or super sticker. If you can't see it, Tom and Danielle Elwood, if you can't see it, you need to switch devices. Or go to desktop mode. So let's say you're on a phone right now, because that's when it usually happens. You're on a phone, you can't see that thing I'm saying. You're like, where's it at? I can't see it. He's telling me right under where I just put this message in. There's a $sign thing that I can click on and donate, but I don't see it. It's because you're probably on the mobile site, and it's a little bit different, and I don't know. You have to like go to the desktop site. So what I would do if I were you is go to Google and just type in YouTube desktop. and then you have to like figure it out from there. YouTube desktop, and then you'll figure it out, and it'll take you on your phone to the YouTube desktop, and you can do it. Best thing to do though is to switch to like a computer or a tablet or something different, a different device. But that's how you donate. So some devices you can't. It's on mobile. You're on mobile, so you might not see exactly what I'm saying here. But there's always a join link in the description. Not on live streams. You have to go to like the bounty video yesterday. There's a link in the description just for your like mobile people, because I've had this problem before where people can't find it and they really want to donate. So I've started putting a link in every single pre-recorded video. So there's the blue join button. It should be right under, you know, where you hit like. You hit the like button, you hit share. It's down there, it says join. It's a blue button, that's another way. It's right under the video, right where you hit like. It's right under that. You hit join. That's like becoming a member. You get emojis and a badge and all that stuff. It's like $2. And then there's different tiers. You can get more cool stuff. But just to give a straight up super chat or super sticker, you're on the chat here. You just left a message. So if you just left a message on the chat, it should be right under that. It should say show your support for Sinnycool. And like $1, looks like $1. And then if you don't see that for whatever reason, go to a different device. A computer, a laptop is what is preferable. And if that's not possible, just type in YouTube desktop on your phone on Google, then click on that. Make it the desktop version of the on your phone, and then you should be able to do it from there. But it all depends on what you're on. Well, what up, J-Mac? J-Mac says, good morning. Sturdium says, can't turn water into wine, just wine into water. Can't run on water depending on what's chasing me. Alright, Christian, bro. Copy. I don't want to mute you forever. I prefer to have you around. So I'm giving you so many chances. You get like more chances than anybody. Maybe you're trying to get banned and you're about to get your wish. Just letting you know. I don't want to. I really don't want to. I may just time you out and not ban you. I'm gonna give you 50 more chances. How about that? You're not making me mad. You're just probably annoying other people, so you know what I mean? You're failing hard at making me mad. I just don't want you to annoy other people in the chat. So that's all I'm thinking. Angry English kid doesn't make me mad, you know? That's kind of what I'm going for. So you're just like, if my name was freaking Bear Razor and you're calling me, you're furry and you have sharp claws. That would be like that. You're calling me Angry English kid, but my name is Sinnycool. Like, you're just calling me by my name. Thank you. If I called myself a-hole and you called me asshole, it would be the same thing. So it doesn't bother me. I just don't want other people to get annoyed by your messages. So if you keep doing it, I'm just gonna time you out, and it's gonna be no fun for you. So let's quit with the spam. We got mail, and it's taking forever. Let's do spoilers while the mail's taking forever. Weekly event spoilers for PC, mobile, Xbox. I can't see the chat right now, so while I'm reading these, yeah, no problem, Tom and Danielle Elwood. Fiona says, I fell asleep last night with the playlist going of yours, woke up at some awful early hour, and you were on about Scorpius rally team, threw some guild seals this morning, and got your rally. Nice. That's really good. Do you play on PS4 or PC for Gems of War? I play on PS4. I do have a PC account. I did a new account playthrough. There's a whole playlist of me playing on PC from level 0, and it was just like 6 months ago. I started it in like June or July, and I went all the way to level 550, I think. I started getting mythics. I got into a decent guild. I'd explain everything, over-explain. Beginner, like a beginner could watch that whole playlist and get everything they need. I have plans to make cliff notes of it eventually, so you don't have to watch like an hour-long live stream just to get part 1 out of the way. But yeah, I play on PC. I just haven't played on it for a couple weeks now, And before that, I was only playing like once a week. And before that, it was like 3 times a week. And before that, it was like every day. So, you know what I mean. Strodium Wolf says, I'm English. Spam is a typically British type of... Ha. Yeah, I know what spam is. We got that here, too. That meat in a can. I don't know why they call it spam. It's just, when somebody does multiple messages that are exactly the same because they can't think with their brain to do different stuff. So they just type the same thing over and over that they think is, like, irritating you, but it's more like that you're doing the same thing over and over that's making me mad and not the content of the message. Let's do the dungeon. Alright. Weekly event spoilers, PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4 for January 31st, 2022. On Monday, January 31st, 2022, we have a world event. It's a Shintang week. Price of Knowledge is the name of the world event. The Medal of Spirits is 160% spell damage. So we got spell damage, we got Shintang. Faction event Tuesday is Lazara's Lair. Wednesday, pet rescue is Treasured Tiger from Shintang. That sounds new to me, but I'm not 100% on that. I think when they're in bold, they're new, so I'm pretty sure that's new, because it's in bold. Thursday, class event is Monk, one of the best classes in the game, potentially top 5 at least. So Monk is one of those classes you want to try to get to 100. I don't use it too often, so it's like a Balder or a Centurigon for me, but I know it's good type of stuff. Monk is good, it's top 5. I need to use it more. I need to use Centurigon more. I need to use Balder more. It's just one of those. Something I know is good that I just haven't adopted yet. So Monk class is a top 5 class, potentially a top 3 class. What does that mean that we have Monk on Thursday? Not too much. If you want to put gems into the event, you could, and you could get your Monk to 100 faster than just grinding it. That's all it means. But we have a new faction, I'm pretty sure, coming Friday, so if you don't have, like, 15,000 gems, I probably wouldn't go for Monk class the day before a new faction. Because you're about to drop, like, depends what you're doing in the new faction, but you're probably about to drop 1,500 to 2,500 gems. So keep that in mind. Don't forget about that. And yes, Friday it says Faction Fire Rift is coming. So new faction on Friday. I've said this before, so take it with a grain of salt. They've postponed it before. But supposedly we have a new faction on Friday. Unless battered and deep fried, heart attack on a plate right there, says Strodium. Might have to get the 500 delve done this week. Lazara's Lair is a real pain to do. Yeah, but just remember you got a new faction coming as well. So that's going to be a lot on your gem stack. It's going to be a lot of stress on your gem stack. I'm not going to do anything else this week other than the new faction. Paul Mayon, how's it going? Speaking of classes, have you done a class ranking lately? I did. I did the best 5 classes in the game video. We did a community, a whole like 6 months of community tab polls to do that video, and then I finally did it. I've noticed that the keywords class tier list have been popping up a lot lately. I don't know if some other channel did a class tier list or something, and that's why it's popping up, or if it's just organic and people want to see that. That's my problem whenever I see a good, a new or different, like, keyword keep popping up when I do my analytics and my keywords and stuff with my TubeBuddy. Whenever I see, like, a phrase pop up over and over, like class tier list, sometimes it makes me think some other channel did a class tier list and it got a lot of views or something. But I don't know that because I'm not going around to every single channel and looking. So unless no one's done it yet, I mean, I could do a class tier list because we just did, like, the best 5 classes video. I mean, it wasn't, like, last month or anything. It was, like, 3 or 4 months ago. But it took a long time for us to compile the poll data. So we did a whole like series of polls where you guys voted this versus this versus this versus this versus this. Whoever won moved on. Whoever got second kind of moved on a little, and then whoever got last kind of did, moved on the wrong way. Then we did another 5, and then another 5, and then another 5, and then another 5. Then I took all the winners and I put them against each other. We did it again and again and again. It took a long time, and I made a video at the end of that. So I have done a class. And I don't think it got as many views as I was hoping for, so maybe I just need to promote it more. Hey, thank you, Pamela. I am feeling better, but I think it's temporary. I'm going tomorrow. Yeah, Paul, and I did a video too. I think it's called the best 5 classes in Gems of War or something like that. Should be on the channel if you go to my channel and search in the search bar. And it's like the last 6 months. It probably doesn't include Elementalist though, unfortunately, which is one of the best classes in the game. So it was before Elementalist. I also want to give a shout out to my guild. They're called Drunken Donuts. Hey, what up, Drunken Donuts? Alright, so I did the dungeon. Let's get back to the spoilers. I'm almost done with this bounty. I did have enough turns, by the way, if anybody wanted to know. In the shop, I only bought up to tier 4, and I still had enough turns. I had to kill every single Valraven now. You can't miss any. So this is like the least you can buy in the shop, tier 4. Pretty sure, because I only got 6 turns left, and I need 31,000 points, so you get 6,000 per, so I need to do 6 battles. I have 6 remaining, so I probably get like a Valraven in there though, so I'm probably not as borderline as it looks. I bet you I'll get a Valraven, and then I'll end up with 2 extra battles. But if you so I got 5 turns from this. I didn't get 2 from it, so I had to buy that. What up, Trey? Yeah, it would have been before Elementalist. Yep. Yeah, I'm feeling okay, Pamela. I wouldn't say better. Yeah, I guess better. From pure torture to functional. I probably should quit saying that word, but that's just how it felt. So... And I don't even care if somebody says, hey, it could be worse. I would say, you try it. You try it and see if anything could be worse than that. You try it. I'm not exaggerating. Still using this bounty team. I gotta get back to the spoilers, holy cow. Just checking on the chat there. So that's what we got for next week. We have a world event that's spell damage. It's a Shintang week. We got Faction Assault Lazara's Lair. We got Pet Rescue for Treasured Tiger from Shintang, which I think is a new pet, but I'm not 100% on that. Class event Thursday is Monk, really good class. Top 3, top 5. And then a new faction on Friday, February 4th, Fire Rift, all weekend. Troop spoilers for PC, mobile, Xbox, PS. We're going to have new troops for Fire Rift. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this looks like our glory troop. From Shintang, we have Wu Hao. Step 1, become an oracle. Step 2, profit. Arcane Blade, base rarity, epic, troop type, elf, mystic, troop roll, generator. The spell is called, well, let's see how she looks first. It's an angel knight woman. And she has golden wings, she has silver and blue armor, she has a crystal type of sword, black hair, and a ponytail. Divining Blade is the spell. Enchant an ally and give 3 magic to them, then create 12 gems of one of their mana colors. Mana color blue-yellow, mana cost 12. Enchant an ally and give them 3 magic. Then create 12 gems of one of their mana colors. Huh. That sounds okay. Trait number 1, Sky Ancestry. You know that's immune to Mana Drain, Silence, Fairy Fire, and Mana Burn. Trait number 2 is Spell Armor, 25%. Trait number 3 is Mana Shield. You know that means immunity to Mana Burn, Mana Drain, and Mana Steal. Morning Trey. Pamela says I only bought into Tier 3 from Bounty, trying to save up my gems for new faction. Got Bounty done, though, but not going for a leaderboard. Wow, you only bought Tier 3 and you got it done? That's crazy. I swear I got... Maybe I'll get 2 Val Ravens. That's probably what happens. That's probably what happens. Watch me get 2. Because I know Pamela is always 100. Here we go. Let's finish up this battle. Then we'll get back to the new troops. Ogress. Horsey. Skulls. Just because they're there. Ogress. Tigraki. Come on now. This guy. Nice. Yellow extra turn. Got Tigraki again, kill the bottom guy. And then the Horsey should finish him off. I always hit the Wish Gem with the Horsey. Gives everybody on my team full mana. Another good reason to use the Corpse Mare. Can target those Wish Gems. The Ogress doesn't always get it. I've been watching. Friday, February 4th, 2022, from Fire Rift, we have Fire Spirit. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your desire. Arcane Mountain. Base rarity rare. Troop type elemental. Troop role generator. It's a fire woman. Picture a fire woman. It's a fire woman. Dancing Flames. Convert all gems of a chosen color to burning gems. Mana color yellow-brown. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Deep Vitality. Trait number 2, Fireproof. Trait number 3, Embers. 25% chance to convert a red gem to a burning gem when my turn begins. A lot of burning going on there with that troop. All gems of a chosen color to all burning gems. And then it has 25% chance to convert a red gem to a burning gem when my turn begins. It's probably going to be the theme of Fire Rift. Fire troops. How's it going, Emery, Firkin, Oz? What up? We're doing the spoilers. We're finishing up Bounty. I'm really close here. And I didn't even play at all Friday. Lava Scorpion is the ultra rare. So the first one was the rare. This is the ultra rare. We should also have a new mythic, huh? Friday, February 4th, 2022, from Fire Rift, Lava Scorpion. It burns when I PvP. That might be one of the best little blurbs ever. It burns when I PvP. At least I think it's funny. You can get that checked out. Here's a situation with the Valraven that you got to be very careful, especially when you're going for tier 3 or tier 4 and you're trying to get every single turn. You can't miss a Valraven. So in this situation, I would take yellow and try to block the Valraven. I got an extra turn there though, so I'm very tempted by those skulls, but we can shoot the Valraven, but he's going to take the yellow. So I'm going to take the yellow. Then I'll shoot him. You got to really target down that Valraven. If there's any yellow, you got to take it, type of stuff. Up, see, they just took yellow. He's got 6 out of 10 now. Nothing I could do about that one. Alright, we need to get up to Graki bad. So I'm not even going to mess with the Caterpillar. Boom, I've hit every Valraven, so we are good. So it probably is possible to do tier 3, but in that case you'd have to use a major blue to get full score, because you need to fully ascend your bounty troop, and you won't get enough copies for doing tier 3, so you're gonna have to use you have to use a major blue. That's quite expensive for saving gems, but I would do it. I would have done it if I knew. Now that I know, I might do tier 3 next time, so I'm glad you said that, Pamela. Not that anybody else should do it. Don't always do what I do. Don't always do what Mr. T does. Don't always do what Smell or Stinky does. Do what you need to do. Take everything into account. I'm in a situation where I'm low on gems. Normally, blue orbs are way more important than gems. Especially if you're going for Zul'Goth or whatever. So don't always just do what people on YouTube are doing. Make sure they explain it to you as to why they're doing it. And don't just do what they're doing because they're doing it. Let's see. There's 3 skulls. Does damage based on skulls. Let's finish this battle and I'll get back to the Fire Rift, new Fire Rift troops. Yeah, hopefully the new Mythic is good. You think bounty is trash reward? Really? I mean, if you get a bad orb, I understand. But the thing is, you're hoping for like a purple or a blue at the end. I could see like getting a bunch of green and being irritated, but it's all RNG. It's like sitting and waiting for a named mob in EverQuest and you get the crappy drop. The named mob finally spawns, right? But you get his crappiest drop. So even if this thing that only spawns 10% of the time finally spawns, you may not even get the thing you're looking for. He's got 3 different things he could drop. It's like a 10% chance he's going to drop that awesome thing. So that's kind of like bounty. You may get all green orbs. But overall, you're getting 20 gems, 20,000 gold, plus a chance at a major orb of chaos, right? 18,000 gold, another major orb of chaos. That's 2 major orbs of chaos. A lot of events, they don't have 2. We have an Orb of Chaos, 16,000 gold. A Vault Key, 15,000 gold. So go open your Vault Key, see what you get from that. You can count that as well. 15 gems, 14,000 gold, 15 diamonds. You don't always get diamonds in events. So we got multiple orbs, multiple major orbs, multiple regular orbs. We got a Vault Key, we got gems, we got diamonds. You don't always get all this stuff. You usually get something, one or the other. Orb of Chaos, 13,000. 15 diamonds, 15 gems, 12,000 gold. 5 arcane trait stones. 11,000 gold, 5 gem keys. Another Orb of Chaos, 4 gem keys. 15 gems, 4 gem keys. 9,000 gold. 5 diamonds, 10 gems, 8,000 gold. Another Orb of Chaos. You can't tell me this is bad. I mean, if you get bad luck, that's the only way. If every single orb was green. 10 gems, 6,000 gold, 5 diamonds, 3 gem keys, 5,000 gold, 5 gems, 5 diamonds, 3,000 gold. And we're only to reward 5. Another vault key. 2 vault keys. So what'd you get from your 2 vault keys, Emery? What'd you get from your 2 vault keys? Go open those and count them towards your bounty and make yourself feel better. 5 gems, 1 gem key, 5 more gems, you know? So gems, vault key gems, diamonds, gold, gem keys, gems, diamonds, gold, orb of chaos. How many orbs of chaos? So many. 2, 3, 2 vault keys, 4 orbs of chaos, 2 major orbs of chaos. Like, this is definitely the best event in the game that's not Vault Event. That is very good rewards. Alright, we have Lava Scorpion on Friday, February 4th, 2022, from the new faction Fire Rift. It burns when I PvP. Arcane Dark, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type Elemental Beast, troop role Warrior. It is a Scorpion that's on fire. Burning Sting is the spell. Deal magic +1 damage to an enemy, then gain magic +1 armor boosted by burning enemies. Mana color red, purple, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Deep Shield. Trait number 2, Embers. We just said that. So 25% chance to convert a red gem to burning gem when my turn begins. Trait number 3, Magma Hide. Inflict burning when I take skull damage. That'd be cool if he had Magma Hide and then he had a Fire Blade or something like that. Whatever it's called when it's on a trait on a troop. But he doesn't. Let's see what y'all are saying. Hope the new Mythic is good. Ended up with a good bounty for the purple orbs. Purple orbs are what I'm hoping for. Tom and Danielle says, what do you think of the weapon? It's called Gobsticker. What's your thoughts on it? Go check out my video, Flaming Oni team. Undefeated Flaming Oni team. I use Gobsticker on it. I like Gobsticker. I love those explodey weapons that give a buff to a typing and then summon that typing. I like those weapons. And it's a goblin one. So it's not as good as like Norbert's Turnip, but it's like pretty close. I wish it had an extra turn on it since it's like a goblin weapon, but it doesn't. That's the only thing I was disappointed in. Everything else about it is cool. I love it. It's a good weapon. Summon a goblin. Positive stats effect to goblins. It blows up green gems, I think. It uses yellow and blue or something like that. It's a really good weapon. The only thing I was slightly disappointed in is probably because it would be super OP, is that it did not have an extra turn on it, even though it's a goblin weapon. And most goblin stuff has extra turn. Let's hit the tree since we're going to be hitting that soon. What up, Bisma? Where's my moderators today? We got Trey here, I think. Emery says, when you say it like that, it sounds good. I already played the Vault Keys. So you didn't get anything. That sucks. Sometimes it just is like that, but just remember all the other crap you got. You got some diamonds, you got some gems, you got some trait stones, you got some gold. You know, wasn't total loss. You got a bunch of class experience probably. It wasn't a total loss. Try to think of everything that you got from the deal. Bounty's usually good. You don't want to get down on it and not do it. You want to like just convince yourself it's good because most of the time it is. You just had bad luck. Bisma, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Alright, we at 37 minutes. Alright, I'm at least going to finish these spoilers today. Last live stream of the month. MVS crunch time. You're getting points for every single comment, for every single video starting yesterday. I'm going to tally them up at the end of the month so they're not on the board yet, because I want to give you as many chances as possible to get those 4 points. Bounty video yesterday. This video right now, after the fact, comment below. Everquest video later today, and then weekly preview tomorrow. Every comment, as long as you hit like and leave a comment, you get a point. So 4 potential points there. Then today, this is the last live stream. Nothing has happened over 38 minutes in the last live stream of the month. This is your chance. I'm giving you a chance. Why'd I do that? And the live stream is probably going to be over in 30 minutes or so. Ogress. Did I say what? Yeah, I did Lava Scorpion. Okay, Magma Dragon is the legendary from Fire Rift on Friday. Burn Baby Burn Dragon Inferno. Arcane Lava base rarity legendary. Troop type elemental dragon troop roll mage. Magma Breath is the spell. Deal magic +1 damage to all enemies, boosted by red and brown gems. 2-1. Mana color red brown, mana cost 16. So that's our new legendary. Deal magic +1 damage to all enemies. So something like 40-something damage to all enemies. Boosted by red and brown gems, 2-1. So for every 2 red or brown gems, you get 1 more damage, right? Or is it 2 damage for every 1? It's one or the other. So let's say there's 20 on the board. 2-1. I'm not sure if that's like... So would that be 10 more damage, or would it be like 40 more damage? Either way, it's not enough to kill anything. Doesn't sound like. So... Doesn't sound like it's going to be killing no matter what you do. You could put all the brown and red on the board and it still won't one-shot. Pretty sure. Trait number 1, Deep Magic. Trait number 2, Embers. Every single troop here has that, so I'm not going to say it every time. Trait number 3, Magma Storm. Conjure a lava storm when my turn begins. I'm going to guess that's brown and red, but I'm not sure. It could be red and something else. It could be... You know, I'm not sure. Sometimes the storms are not exactly what you think they would be. Like the Star Storm. I thought it was gonna be what? Like blue and yellow, but it was purple and blue or something. So you never know. What is if anybody knows, what's a lava storm? It's obviously red and something. I would guess red and brown or I don't know. I guess red and brown would be my guess. Can't be red and yellow, that's Electrostorm. What else could it even be, really? Must be red and brown. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was some weird combination that just to throw me off. Let's do Ogress. Fiona says I threw Devourer on my bounty team for the... just to make sure Ravens didn't bugger off. If not devoured, at least drains mana from it. Hey, that's a good idea. Drain them. So I wanted Ogress for the green just to make the bounty troop useful, and Ogress is a really good either way, even if I didn't. You know, a lot of people use Ogress. She's one of the best bounty troops. Plus she has green, so that's my thought. I would like cemented it for me. Tigraki, everybody uses Tigraki. It's the best bounty troop in the game. You have to use this. So that was my 3 troops, and then I threw on a Corpse Mare because it does true damage. It can help Tigraki. And it uses blue and yellow, which I didn't have blue yet. Now I'm covering every single color. So that was my thoughts on my bounty team. First was, okay, I'm using Tigraki because I always use Tigraki. That fills up 1 of 4 spots. I have to use the bounty captain or I'm not going to get the most score out of every battle, and it's going to cost me more turns and more gems and stuff. I have to use the bounty captain. So that's Tigraki and the bounty captain. That's half the team right there. Then the bounty captain, you kind of want to make it useful in case you have to cast it. It makes a bunch of green. So then I picked from green troops. I just picked the best green troop, was Ogress. This is how I made my team. So now I have 3 things. So then I was thinking, all right, Ogress blows up the whole board. This thing makes a bunch of green. Tigraki does damage. I need something else doing true damage. This thing also destroys a row, so it's mana generating and doing true damage. So that was my thoughts. And now I'm covering every color, all 6. So that was why I made my team the way I made it. Sebastian says red-brown like the lava trait stone, I guess. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Watch it be like red-green or something dumb, though, you know? Like the Star Storm. Or Aerie was like blue and yellow. So, you think a star's yellow, the sky is blue. Wouldn't a sky storm be blue and yellow? But then it was blue and purple. And the troop was blue and yellow. You know what I mean? The Electrostorm made sense. Like, Tink Steam Whistle was red and yellow. Then Electrostorm, which sounds like something that would be red and yellow, was red and yellow. But then Aerie comes out, Starstorm, and it's purple and blue, when the troop is yellow and blue. And a star is yellow, not purple. So, I don't know. So now every time a new storm comes out, it's obvious, you think it's obvious, but then you gotta have that Starstorm. Is like, that's what my brain is yelling at me. What about the Starstorm? You better not assume. I'm pretty sure, like, somebody, yeah, actually, the Starstorm, actually. That's what I gotta think about every time I make a video. The actually guy. I can't just play a game and record it and have fun and chat. I gotta be 100% correct expert man, which I don't want to be. Not allowed to just play a game and chat and entertain people. I have to be 100% expert man. No, that's not why I made the channel. I'm not trying to be 100% expert man. Yo, Trey, thank you for the 3, dude. Making this worth it for me. I'm hurting myself here. Doing a live stream. The last one of the month. Trey with the 3. Making it worth it. Getting a point. He's almost in the lead. He has 14 points. What if he does every single comment? He gets 4 more points, and DC forgets to do a comment. He could win that way. So he just made it. He's only 1 point behind the leader now. DC has 15. Trey has 14. Fiona has 14. And then we have Chad with 13. He's always right there, man. He could still pull it out easily. Who else we got? Sebastian has 12, dude. 12. DC has 15. That's really pretty close. You could finagle it out of there pretty easily without spending too much. You could do all 4 comments. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe sneak one on them there. Do something, you know? You could still do it easily. I think Chad, Sebastian, Fiona, Trey, DC, Pamela, Elgins. There's plenty of people that are just really, really close. And we still have a couple days and lots of points to go around. Even Joshua, like Cuddles, like some people that are not out of it. Chad with the 5, baby. Appreciate that. See what happens no matter what you give, Trey. You give 1, you give 3, you give 5, you give 8 million. It starts a train. So that's why I appreciate 99 cents more than I should. Because sometimes it starts a train and that 99 cents leads to whatever. So I might have to adjust the points eventually so people don't give like $1 50,000 times and get, you know what I mean? Let's hope nobody does that because that means I'll have to change the rules. But see how it works, man? Appreciate that. It's only $3. And you start a train, now it's $8. Chad with the point, you're now tied with Trey, so you both have 14. DC has 15. You guys, it's close. You guys could knock them off. You're going to let them go back to back to back. You're both here right now. Chad and Trey. Chad has been the MVS before. That was a, you know, appointed position by me. And he's been really close every time of winning it on his own. So I think I picked a good person for the first most valuable center. Because he's got second place, like, back to back. After winning. Alright, let's get these spoilers. Appreciate you, Chad. Pamela says, Bounty was super easy this time. I used Ridgeback, Tigraki, Rift, Lynx, and Caterfly. No losses and really fast. Yeah, I haven't lost either. And I did this all in 2 days, so... not too bad. It's not the fastest thing ever. Your team might be faster. But I think a lot of stuff could work for this. For sure. Let's get this brown. Let's kill this. I should have hit the Corpse Mare. Corpse Mare would have killed it. So that was a waste. Let's go here. Alright, I'm gonna finish up the spoilers. Sorry, it's a live stream spoiler, so those don't always go super quick. I just want to finish this battle. Come on, baby. Oh, Agile, you suck. Probably shouldn't even be doing that. Alright, so we're on the Fire Rift troops right now. We're about to go to the new Mythic. So... alright. Aberrad says, Hi, Cinny, I just wanted to thank you for your great videos that helped me at the beginning of the game and still do. Thank you. I love hearing that so much. Appreciate you. What up, Anthony? Haven't seen you in a while. Anthony says, on Terran's World, Ironhawk is 21. Last seen. Does this mean he could be in the Forge next week, few weeks? I think, yeah, 21 means he hasn't been seen in 21 weeks, I guess. That's pretty close, man. That might be, like, if it's 21 times, what? 4? So, what is that? That's, like, almost every single... sounds like it's almost the end of the cycle. Krasmayo has 22, says Krasmayo. What do you mean? Glorfindel, thank you, Fiona. Thank you so much. See? Trey. Boom. Now look. Hey, you turn 3 into 10 or whatever. That's pretty cool. Love it. Thank you, Fiona. / Glorfindel. Glorfindel. Fiona in the lead, tied for first place with 15 points. It's coming down to the wire, y'all. DC with 15, Fiona with 15, Trey with 14, Chad with 14, Sebastian with 12. Dude, it's coming down to the wire. You better comment on every video. Bounty, this one after the live goes off, the Everquest, and the weekly preview. Gotta hit all 4 of those. If you're here, I'm just keep reminding you. That way you have a leg up on everybody. Because I'm going to add it up at the end of the month. Those 4 videos. Those are the last 4. Mentioned it yesterday when I put out the bounty video. 1 point for every single video. towards the end of the month. Alright, let's finish these spoilers. So, there's probably like a lurker out there. He's talking about points the whole time. Our epic troop from Fire Rift, this is the last one from Fire Rift, on Friday, February 4th, is Wrath Naga. Khan, it says. Arcane Beast, base rarity epic, troop type elemental Naga, troop roll striker. It's like a dude with a, it's a Naga that's on fire with a trident. Flaming Trident, deal magic +3 splash damage to an enemy, boosted by burning gems. Mana color red-green, mana cost 13. It has deep shield, fireproof, and embers. You've heard all of those. Alright, here's the Mythic. The new Mythic. On Friday, February 4th, 2022, from Merlantis, we have Piscaya. Whatever you say that. Piscaya? It's P-I-S-C-E-A. How would I say that? I guess Piscia. Piscia? Piscia. Piscia. Piss. Sia piss. Piscia. Piss. Piss. Piscia. Creative, empathetic, and generous. Arcane Blood and Lava. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Divine Merfolk. That should have been it burns when I PvP. Piscia. You know? It don't burn, but it's piss. Arcane Blood and Lava. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Divine Merfolk. Troop roll Generator. It's a big fish, like Billy Bass on the wall type of mean, but really mean looking with teeth and eyes that look mean. It's the bass on the wall that turns and sings at you, except for very mean looking. Teeth, baring its teeth. It's got like a glimmer in its eye that it's gonna bite your throat out. Piscia, okay. Just not piss? Okay, no piss. Piscia. Somebody's gonna find this hilarious. Some lurker out there that'll never say it. He said, yeah, piss, piss. Piscia. Alright, Piscia. Thank you. Fish sign is the spell. It says, destroy all green gems. Create blue gems equal to the number of gems destroyed. There are independent 30% chances to devour 2 random enemies. Wow, 2 enemies? Mana color blue, red, brown. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, aquatic. Submerge myself when I take damage. Trait number 2, tough scales. Reduce damage from skulls by 30%. Trait number 3, celestial strength. Give 4 attack to all blue allies when matching blue gems. The traits are kind of underwhelming. The spell seems okay, right? I mean, those traits all together seem okay, because they're all decent. But he doesn't have any one thing that's, like, standing out crazy to me, unless you're thinking of a blue troop that needs strength, and it's just, like, amazing for that. I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head. High King Irongut? Isn't he got blue on him? Isn't he a blue troop? High King Irongut? 4 attack on when matching blue. You get a loopy team going. You can get up to 100 pretty quick. It also devours. What about High King Irongut with this guy? What do y'all think about that? Let's get this bird. Yep, I got 2 birds, by the way, so you could do tier 3 with a major blue if you really want to do that. First thing that comes to mind is High King Irongut, especially if he's blue. I'm pretty sure he's yellow, blue, and brown? Something like that, right? It's a mana generator. Yo, Koala's here? No way. And Sebastian with the 5. Thank you so much, bro. See what you did, Trey? I'm blaming it on you, dude. Sebastian with the 5, that's really like 6 or 7. Same with Fiona. The 3 is really like 4 or 5. Those are pounds or something. Piscia. Thank you so much, Sebastian. You're right there this month, man. You're super solid, bro. I really appreciate you guys that've been around for a long time. You don't take anything personal. Even if I say something that seems like it's towards you because you know something that I don't know. So you think that I know this thing that I don't really know. Like, you know, whatever. If I make fun of something and you actually, like, let's say I make fun of people that drive white vans that have no windows. And you happen to have one, you know, you work, you got it for free or something, like you have one. Like, I'm not specifically saying you are, like, I'm not making fun of you for having a white windowless van, right? How could I possibly know this? But I might mention it in a video at some point that, ha ha ha, white windowless van, it's a joke that everybody says. Then you're sitting there watching my video, you look out in your driveway, you're like, shit, I have a white window. He's talking about me, bro. He's talking about me right now. He knows. He knows I have a white windowless van. I hate this guy now. I freaking hate this guy. Even though I've been watching for 2 or 3 years, he's talking about my van and my driveway right now, specifically to me. He knows. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know that you have a white windowless van. Come on. I'm not talking about you in particular. Please don't take anything ever personally, especially if you've been around for a while. Why would I ever do that? This has happened before. People take it way too personally, like it's the freaking Truman Show, and they're the only person in the world, and I have to be talking about them and their white van and their driveway. That I have. What I do, I figure out where Sebastian lives and drive by his house and see if he has a white windowless van, and then I make a whole freaking YouTube video talking about his white van? No! Come on. Get real. That's crazy. This isn't the Truman Show. I'm never talking about you personally, so never take it personal. Unless I say your whole freaking name and then say something and say your whole freaking name again. Never. Would never do that. That'd be stupid of me to do. Let's talk about every single person individually in the chat and say something mean to every single person individually in the chat. That would be the dumbest thing I could ever do. And I would never do it. So if you ever think it's that, it's not. I gotta give Sebastian a point. Boom, bro. You got 13 points. You're right in the mix. Leaders have 15. You got 13. You're right there. Just hit every comment. You might get it. Yeah, people love to be offended these days. Yo, Krasmayo, about your basement, man. When I was talking about basement, boy, I wasn't talking about smell or stinky. I was talking about Krasmayo. Of course, Krasmayo. I wasn't talking about the neckbeards on Everquest who live in their basement with their mom. I wasn't talking about them. I was talking about Krasmayo in particular. Because I drove by your house, I looked through your basement window, I saw you sitting there. You had a name tag on that said Krasmayo on your shirt. So that's how I knew. You know, I went by your house, it says Krasmayo, like you have a big sign in your yard. I saw it. I was like, okay. Now I see his car, it says Krasmayo on the license plate. Like, alright. Let's see if he has a basement, dude. I look through the window. There you are with the shirt on that says Krasmayo on it. And I say, yes, ha ha ha. He has it. Oh, it's his own basement, though. It doesn't count. Guess what? He's not living with his mother. It's his own basement. I wish I had a basement. So it's not about you. You know? At least he knows, though. He's joking around with me. What up, Koala? Pycea? Quackadoodle-doo, mother trucker. Pamela says, LOL, it wasn't just a lurker catching a giggle at you saying that troop's name. Anthony says, third trait could benefit Blue Day. Yeah. Wrapped up with the bounty, says Chad. Sebastian says the last trait and the spell will be monster with HKI, for sure. Koala says I have blue 2006 Saturn view with a hole on the driver's door. I'm poor. What'd you get shot at? Chad says, well, you know what car I have. Yeah, but once again, if I start talking about Mazdas, I have one. So I'm probably talking about myself. Second of all, I probably wouldn't think that you have one and then talk about it. To talk about you like that, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't put 2 and 2 together in the moment to say, Mazdas suck, because I want to sneak diss Chad. Like, I probably wouldn't even think of that. Krasmayo, are you talking about me again? Anthony, people like to be offended these days, I know. They think they're in the Truman Show. Koala, what, Chad? Trey says, I knew that was you creeping by with your lights off, I knew it. Stardium says, if one person finds a thing offensive, it's their problem. If a group finds what you say offensive, it is then your problem. Right. Brian says, hey all. Koala says, say something mean about me. You're a beautiful person, Koala. I think you're a very handsome fella. Brian says, hey all. What up, Brian? how's it going? That's a freaking newer member, I think, right? You upgraded, I saw that. Appreciate that. Chad has his 2018 Mazda 3 hatchback. We have some very similar cars, my sir. Yours is definitely newer and better, though. Brian says, say what you mean and mean what you say, but don't be mean about what you say. Haha. Strodium says, roses are red, violets are blue. I have a knife. Get in the van. Koala says, no, I bought it that way. I have no idea where the hole came from. Dude, just tell people you got shot at. That's like an amazing story. You can show them. Here's the hole in my van where I got in a shootout. Guess who won? I'm still here. And there's only one hole. Guess how many holes they have in their car? That's what I would say. Just make up something cool. If you ever have like a weird cut or bruise or stain on your shirt, always make up a crazy cool story about it. Don't just say, I was eating my cheeseburger and I dribbled some ketchup on my shirt. So, you know, I got in a fight. I was defending an old lady. This is blood on my shirt. Got a hole in my car door. Guess what? I got in a shootout with I saved the whole town from a gunman. Or you're banging C's and they're banging B's. I don't know. Make up a story. Let's see. So I'm pretty close to being done. I'm going to have 4 extra sigils. I don't know if is that enough? I think it is. But let's finish up these spoilers. I know I've been very... But yeah, Pycea sounds like a troop that should go really good with High King Irongut. I'm saying it here early and often and first. 4 attack to all blue allies and matching blue gems. With destroy all green gems, create blue gems equal to the number of gems destroyed. There are independent 30% chances to devour random enemies. So a troop that devours, already going okay with High King Irongut just based off of that. A blue, red, brown troop, so it's at least using 1 different color. It destroys all green gems, and it creates blue. High King Irongut uses blue. Celestial Strength, trait number 3. Give 4 attack to all blue allies when matching blue gems. When it creates all this blue, hopefully it gets an extra turn, gets up High King Irongut, and gives it attack at the same time. So sounds like it should go pretty good with High King Irongut. That is my first impression of the new Mythic. So it should be pretty good. It's in a support role, though, so... Like, if you see High King Irongut and Pycea in the Soulforge, it's probably not a higher priority than the thing that it's getting up to, you know? It's like, it's there to help High King Irongut, so you're going to call High King Irongut better than Pycea. So I don't know if I'd call it, like, crazy top 5, top 10 or anything yet, but I haven't used it. I reserve my judgment till after I use it for at least a week or whatever. But it does sound like something very useful, if nothing else. Support troop to one of the best mythics in the game. Okay, so that's all the troops. So we had 4 Fire Rift troops, we have a Glory troop, and we had a new mythic. Nothing really was crazy except for the new mythic sounds pretty good. I think the Glory Troops was, like, okay, too. Weapon spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4. We're not getting any new weapons. No new weapons. Roses are red, violets are blue. WTF. Brian says, but I wouldn't know because no one sends me flowers. Aw, man, I'm gonna send you some flowers. No, I'm just kidding. Claw says, the car literally doesn't go past 99 miles per hour. I've tested that a couple times. A bot would win in a shootout trying to flee. That's crazy. Your car don't go over 99. I don't even know. Mine used to go over 90. I don't know if it still would. It's getting there. It's at least 10 years old, I think. But I've had way worse, so I'm not complaining. I've had way worse cars. I've had nice cars where I put money into it and made it nice, and I've had like junkers. This one's somewhere in towards the nicer end, but nothing like crazy. A normal person would probably like scoff at it, but for me, it's okay. It just has a lot of problems, like a lot of minor problems. It's never had anything major go wrong, but it's like minor crap every single other month, like way more than normal. Just how my life is. You know, blow a tire and then brakes, and then another tire, and the window stops working, and the heat stops working, then another tire, then the air quits working, then the door handle falls off. These are all true things. I'm not making any of them up. It's all happened. Alright, Maka. Appreciate you, Maka Felix. Strodium says glory holes in car doors now. What's next? Hey, that's a good idea. You can just drive by with it out. Go downtown to the corner. I won't go any further. I know there's maybe some children. But luckily, they probably don't know what I'm saying. Alright, I'm done with the bounty. Awesome. Let's check out our loot. 2 vault keys, 110 gems, 17 keys, bunch of diamonds, 4 orbs of chaos. Let's just look at all this beautiful stuff all together. I didn't grab any of it till now, I'm pretty sure. 2 vault keys, 110 gems, 17 gem keys. That's like 170 gems there. 45 diamonds, 5,600 souls, 175,000 gold, 19 minor earth trait stones, 20 major earth, 10 runic earth, 2 major orbs of chaos, 10 arcane shield trait stones, 4 regular orbs of chaos. That could potentially be 6 blue orbs. It could be 2 power and 4 purple or something. Like, potential is amazing. Then you have 2 vault keys. You could go get more. 4 celestial trait stones. That's nothing to scoff at. A portrait, a title. So, pretty good. Let's see what we get from these orbs. I'm hoping for purple. I'll take blue. Orange and green I don't want at all. Look at that. Orange and green. I'm going to feel the same way as whoever said that they... Hey, I got the 1 major purple. That makes me feel better. I don't care. As long as I get 1 of those. That's a lot of potential mythics right there. So I'm cool with that. Let's go open our 2 vault keys to see exactly what our haul is. You gotta include those 2 vault keys. Alright, let's see what our 2 vault keys get us. Chad says you might have to watch out for bots. Trey, I'm in a group chat on Xbox, kind of an important meeting, but still here. Appreciate that, bro. And if you're still there, Maka, really appreciate you. Hi and bye. Brian says, at Maka, I survived my yeah, good, Brian. Me too, man. I think I survived. Pretty sure. Yeah, now it's the tooth again. It's all full circle. We're gonna get that taken care of soon. Then I'll be 100%. I can't wait to be 100% and not have to tell y'all nothing about my stupid health. I know the like older and older and older and older you get, like it's just gonna be a thing and and it's gonna suck, but it's still in my freaking 30s. Come on, man. Leave me alone. Give me like 20 more years, please, of good health. At least. Them skulls. No skulls. I don't think there was enough red for the thrall. Now there is. Okay, what did we get from our first one? Trey says we'll try getting stuff together to head out to the gym. Man, that's one thing, Trey. I was lifting every day. Then I got freaking COVID and a toothache, and that was my excuse for a couple of the days there. I still tried, and I didn't totally abandon it, but man, I was on such a roll lifting every day at the start of the... But hey, I got 6 gems, another major orb, so I got 3 major orbs off of that bounty. Another 6 gems. Let's see what this one is. It counts. Purple, 2 major purples for me. That's definitely worth it. And we get another vault key. Anthony says, I like using Wild Queen with HKI in first spot. That does sound good. Alright, Maka. Have a good day. Trey says, but I want a new weapon. Brian says, Maka, I feel okay. I went back to work and just had a birthday. Otherwise, it's been quiet. Happy birthday, Brian. Yeah, Sebastian said no faction weapon. WTF. That is good. Sinnycool's cool. Yeah. Sinnycool. Cynical. He's cynical. Koala says, but you know what? My first car, the Saturn Vue, is a good car for the price I paid. I feel like the youngest here, and yeah, you probably are, dude. Most of us are probably at least 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Probably more 30s, 40s, 50s. Anyway, let's get back to the spoilers. And let's just click on class spoilers. We had Elementalist. I don't think we're going to have anything else, but yeah, nothing expected. Kingdom spoilers, Fire Rift. Let's click on Broken Spire. There should be a new... Let's find the weapon. There's got to be a new weapon. I remember we did this. Wasn't it Charred Blade? Rarity, Legendary, Weapon Type Sword, Weapon Roll Generator. Description, deal magic plus 3 damage to an enemy, convert all blue gems to burning gems, mana color red-brown, mana cost 14. It has armored, gain 4 armor, mighty, gain 2 attack, striking, deal 5 damage to the first enemy, volcanic, give all red allies 2 mana. Pretty sure that's the weapon. The Charred Blade. I think we already did this. You know what I mean? And I just closed Terran's World like an idiot. This is the longest, most broken up spoilers ever, and then I closed the site down. Probably should have saved those skulls, but it's too juicy. It's like when a girl has juicy on her butt, on her pants. That's what that extra turn with gems was, with the skulls. It's like juicy on the butt of some sweatpants. I already clicked on that, you idiot. Pet spoilers. We should have a new pet too, right? Bernie? Yeah. Alright, so on Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022, from Shintang, we have Treasured Tiger. For Lunar New Year 2022. It's a little, like, Cheshire cat, or whatever you call it, from, type of, like, Alice in Wonderland, but it's, like, pink and whitish gray type of deal. Kinda. Not exactly the same, but just picture that with, like, pink stripes. Pet color red, effect cosmetic. Then on Friday, February 4th, 2022, from Broken Spire, this is the Fire Rift pet, Bernie. It's a little, like, dragon, cuddly looking Funko Pop type of Beanie Baby looking dragon. Pet color red, Kingdom Team bonus for Fire Rift. It's a black little, like, tiny dragon. Little cuddly, plushy looking dragon. Max Kingdom Power PC Mobile. Look at that. We got another Chaos Orb. 3,000 gold. And an orange, so whatever. You know, I got 2 major purples. I got over 300 gems worth of gem stuff. I got some diamonds, which you don't always get. You know, bunch of trait stones, bunch of gold, almost 200,000 gold. That's one of the best events in the game. Alright, I still need to kill 100 troops, but that'll happen. What am I gonna do now? I did everything. I guess we'll just keep doing vault keys. I'll finish up these spoilers. Okay, Max Kingdom Power on the 31st. Shintang Kingdom Power goes to 18. Then on the 4th, Broken Spire Kingdom Power goes to 21, and Merlantis Kingdom Power goes to 19. That's from the faction and the new Mythic. The Glory Troop is taking Shintang to 18. So that's everything for PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. The most notable things are new Mythic and new faction on Friday. They did it again. They postponed the freaking new faction until it was on the same day as the new Mythic. I don't like when they do that. It's really fun and everything for that one day, but it's like, you know, going on vacation and doing all the fun stuff in one day, and then you're just like sitting in the hotel for the rest of the week. Like, I wish they would do the new faction and then the next week do the new Mythic, or do the new Mythic and then the next week do the new faction. Then you can keep the new Mythic on the first Friday of the month. Just move the new faction a week back. Do it on the second Friday of the new month. Then we can have something to look forward to. Like the new Mythic, boom, Friday. We can play with it all weekend. And, you know, everybody loves a new Mythic. They open it as soon as they jump out of bed on Friday. Then they make teams all weekend, and people make defend teams specifically to irritate people trying out the new Mythic too. So there's lots of people invested in this new thing. So why put out 2 new things at once and just, you know, takes away half the fun, kind of. It like doubles the fun, but then it like takes a half, like you're wasting some fun potential by doing them both on the same day. Why not do it the next week, have the new faction after, not the same week as the new Mythic, and then we have a new faction the next week. So we have something fun this week and then something fun next week, and not just everything on one day where you're like using the new Mythic, but you also got to get pure faction done on the new faction, so you can't really mess with the new Mythic, and then you're doing both, and it's really exciting, but it's just for a couple days, and then next week is going to be boring. So I don't know. Not the biggest fan of them both happening on the same day. Brian R.A. Daily with the 10. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that. That's crazy. I think that's the biggest one we've had this live stream. So you got the biggest one, dude. Trey's been a member for 21 months. 41, he says. I guess that's your age. Sebastian says, member for 10 months. Puppet Master. And he says 42. We're not like super far, you know? I'm in my 30s. I don't want to give my very specific age because of personal death threats and stuff, but it's not like I would be your child or something, you know what I mean? Maybe a younger brother. Consider me your younger brother, like the baby brother in the house or something. If we were in the same family. Close enough to still be your brother, not so far apart that you would be my freaking uncle or dad or something, like just a younger brother, you know what I mean? Or friend, whatever. But Brian, you deserve 2 points for that. Appreciate that, Brian. Your name should be up here because you are a member. So I know you've got some sort of points, or else I'm screwing up. So I need to find Brian on here. I'm going to freak out. There you are. So you have 3 points now, dude. That just shows you're solid. Even just 1 point. Like King, for example. He's not here right now. He leaves comments. King comes to the live stream sometimes. He has a point. I'm going to take a picture of this board, and I'm going to remember that King participated. Bread, Maka, Doug, Imperial has 2 points. Lee Diesel, he went crazy like a couple months ago, and he's still getting points, you know? Beg for Mercy has 5 points. I'm going to remember that. John has 3. Funky has 4. Cuddles has 7. I'm going to remember that. I'm taking a picture of the board to keep it forever. Brian has 3 now. I'm going to see that. I'm going to be like, whoa, remember when Brian got 3 points? He cares. Yeah, I think you are, Koala. Yeah, age definitely doesn't matter here. For Gems of War, you know? 4 more months, says Trey. You guys are close. I'm talking about juicy sweatpants. Hey, no problem, Brian. Thank you for being here, man. You guys, like, I can never take the credit. You guys make the community. I'm just one guy.
Anthony says, at least I have 2 mythics to go for tomorrow. I have neither mythic for Shin Tang. Oh yeah, Shin Tang. What's Shin Tang? Let's look up Shin Tang real quick. I can tell y'all, I think Yao Gui, you can get that again. It's a legendary. I think it's from Shin Tang, right? Let's look at the troops and the weapons. I always forget to do this on spoilers. Okay, so for troops you have Emperor Liang, Moon Rabbit, Keelan, Yao Gui, Tulieo. Those are the notable troops you could get with event keys next week. Emperor Liang, Huang Long, Moon Rabbit, Keelan, Tianyi, Tulieo, Yao Gui. So not bad. One of the best legendaries in the game. And, you know, the mythics aren't terrible. They're like average. So at least they're not terrible. For the weapons, it says Cobaltine Wand, Doomed Libram, Sky Hero, I think, might be notable. Staff of Insanity. So nothing crazy for Shin Tang weapons. Cobaltine Wand, if it's there, is going to be, you should definitely get it. You probably should have already got it, type of deal. Doomed Libram, a couple people might whip their panties off about that, but not me. And there's a couple, like, kind of neat weapons that aren't, like, must-have. Like, I think Sky Hero and Sunbolt Javelin. I'm not sure about those, but nothing crazy like Flammifer or Rope Dart or anything. But Yao Gui again. I think he's in the Soul Forge right now, right? Now you have another chance next week to get him. Anyway, I better do Switch spoilers. I'm going to do those, like, super fast. Let's finish this, I'll catch up in this chat, and then I'll do Switch spoilers, like, super fast. For Mr. Rain Man and his stable of unicorns out there. I know there's a few of sometimes. I know there's definitely Rain Man. There's been a few unicorns here and there, but I don't really hear from them too many times, but enough to keep doing it, you know? Especially, you know, Rain Man, he's super solid, so I'd probably just do it for him. Anyway, let's do these Switch spoilers after catching up in the chat. Hold on. So Brian with the 10, I gave you 2 points, so I really appreciate that. Anthony says you have 2 mythics to go for. Yeah, that's good. 744 event keys, nice. Pamela, early 40s. Koala says 35. That's a good guess. I'm not going to say if it's right or wrong or whatnot, but that's a pretty good guess. Yeah, so I'm caught up in the chat. Let's run through the Switch spoilers like as fast as I can. Weekly event spoilers for Nintendo Switch. On February... Hold on. On January 31st, 2022, they have Guild Wars. They have a world event, changing the guard, 160% spell damage. They have a, looks like a Pride Lands week. What is Pride Lands, like Rope Dart or something? Pretty sure. Faction Assault Wild Court. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Rat of Fortune. Class is Sun Spear. World of, then they have a new faction, Hellgate. So to reiterate, Switch, Nintendo, you got Guild Wars, you got a world event, it's spell damage, it's Pride Lands. Faction Assault Tuesday is Wild Court. Pet Rescue is Rat of Fortune from Shin Tang. It's a Shin Tang week. Thursday class event is Sun Spear, one of the best 5 classes in the game. And then new faction Friday is Hellgate. So let's click on Pride Lands. I want to make sure here. So you have Ubastet, Umanath for your event keys. And then for weapons, it's Rope Dart. So Rope Dart. Nintendo Switch, get that Rope Dart, please. Rope Dart. Rain Man, go get that weapon, buddy. Very important. Best weapon in the game, probably. And let's check out the new troops for Switch. They got Rope Dart, dude. And they're going to get a new Mythic. On Monday, January 31st, 2022, from Liana's Empire, they're having Dow. Itty Bitty Living Space, Arcane Lava and Skull, base rarity, Mythic, Troop Type Elemental Mystic, Troop Roll, Warlock. Malicious Wishes is the spell. Eliminate magic divided by 2/1 from a random skill on an enemy. Destroy 8 gems of one of their mana colors, then repeat 2 more times for random enemies. Mana color red, purple, brown, mana cost 26. Trait number 1, Elemental Bond. Trait number 2, Magic Brand. And trait number 3, Dow's Lamp. 30% chance to summon a Servant of the Dow when matching 4 or more gems. Dow, not something we use here in the future. A very average Mythic. I wouldn't get too excited. It's probably for your campaign. Also on Monday, you're getting Second Claw and Her from Pride Lands. He's the second to none. Arcane Storm, base rarity epic. Troop type Rashka Knight, troop roll support. Flying Wedge is the spell. Destroy a 3/3 block. Give magic +1 attack to all allies above me, and give 3 magic to all allies below me. Mana color red, yellow, mana cost 14. He's not terrible. He's just kind of clunky because where you got to put him in the team and think about where you're going to put him in the team, and then he gives attack to people above him and magic to people below him. He's not the best, but he's not the worst either. He's like Dow, pretty much, like super average. Trait number 1, Rock Shaban. Trait number 2, Armored, 25%. Trait number 3, Banding Magic. Then on Friday, you have your new faction, Hellgate. So you're getting Cranass, the epic. My Cranass. Arcane Shield, base rarity epic. Troop type Daemon Undead, troop roll generator. Fairy Souls is the spell. Gain 1 soul for each purple gem, then explode all purple gems. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Deep Vitality. Trait number 2, Undying. Trait number 3, Necromancy. So you could use them in a soul farming team. On Friday from Hellgate, you have your ultra rare Fury. Hell hath no fury. Actually, it does. Arcane Beast. Troop type Daemon, troop roll striker. Punish the Wicked is the spell. Deal magic +2 damage to an enemy. If they die, gain 20 souls. Otherwise, death mark them. Mana color green-red. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Deep Magic. Trait number 2, Song of Bones. That's a Bone Storm at the start of battle. Trait number 3, Fast. Start battles at 50% mana. Your legendary is Judge of the Dead. He is on one of the best soul farming teams in the game. Not the best, but like the second best. So he's notable. Judge of the Dead is definitely notable, but not crazy. So on Friday you get Judge of the Dead. He's the legendary from Hellgate. If he was crazy, he'd be Judgmental. Arcane Skull. Troop type Daemon Undead. Troop roll Mage. Soul Arbiter is the spell. Deal magic +1 damage to all enemies. Boosted by my souls. 2/1. Mana color purple-brown. Mana cost 16. Trait number 1, Deep Magic. Trait number 2, Undying. Trait number 3, Soul Verdict. Gain 3 souls when an ally casts a spell. The last Hellgate troop is Lemure. It's a rare. I like to move it. Arcane Lava. Troop type Daemon. Troop roll Warlock. Melt Flesh is the spell. Eliminate magic +1 from a random skill on an enemy. Boosted by my souls. Remove all yellow gems. 2/1. Mana color red-brown. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Deep Shield. Trait number 2, Regeneration. Trait number 3, Spell Armor, 25%. Then your Mythic is Huang Long. Friday for Nintendo Switch. Huang Long from Shintang. Huang Long, live the king. Arcane Blade and Plains. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Divine Dragon. Troop roll Mage. The spell is called Heavenly Breath. Deal magic +1 damage to all enemies. Then there are individual 50% chances to gain magic +1 attack, gain an extra turn, and gain barrier, enchanted, or blessed. Mana color blue, yellow, purple. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Dragon Bond. Trait number 2, Golden Armor, which is 70%. Skull Reduction. Trait number 3, Dragon King. Give 3 magic to all dragon allies and magic 4 or more gems. When we got him, I thought he was a April Fool's joke because he did a bunch of stuff all at once, and before, like on paper, it looked crazy, and then in practice, it wasn't crazy. So it was kind of a weird troop for me. But in the end, I don't really use him. So, I mean, he's got 70% skull reduction. He gives 3 magic to all dragon allies. He hits all enemies, and then he has a 50% chance to do like a bunch of other stuff. So he's not bad. He's just if you love dragons and you hug dragons from the back or whatever. Just wait till you hear my EverQuest video later today. If you hug dragons from the back, then that's your guy right there, is Long Wang. Anyway, get back to the chat. We're done with the Switch. Well, we're done with the troop spoilers for Switch. We're not done with the Switch spoilers, but we're like long, yeah. Koala says, I assume I only have 1 point this month. Koala, you have 4 points, bro. And you could get points for the bounty video yesterday, this video today, EverQuest later today, and the weekly preview tomorrow. So you could potentially end the month with 8 points, man. All you got to do is comment on all those videos by the end of the month. Like, I'm going to tally it up on the 1st, the morning of the 1st. So that's when it'll be tallied. So you could potentially end up with 8 points this month, Koala, which is pretty good. That's very notable and very appreciated. And there are 4 free points at the end of the month. Tom and Danielle says, I am 39. Fiona says 50. You're probably not the oldest, but maybe right now you might be. D-Rock says, can't stay today, going on a road trip with the fam, but came to drop a like. Alright, bro, have fun and stay safe, man. I hope you have lots of fun. Alright, let's do the weapon spoilers for Switch. I'm still not done with Switch, but they had a lot of new troops. New faction, new Mythic. Alright, weapon spoilers for Nintendo Switch. On Friday, February 4th, 2022, they're getting Hellblade from Magrim Woods, rarity legendary, weapon type sword, weapon roll striker. Mana color red brown, mana cost 14. Spell is called Hellblade, of course, because it's a weapon, so it's just called the same name as the weapon. Deal magic plus 2 damage to an enemy, boosted by my souls. It has armored. Gain 4 armor. Anti-magic. Eliminate 1 magic from the first enemy. Draining. Drain 3 mana from the first enemy. And sold. Gain 4 souls. And that's all they're getting. Hellblade. I should have did the skulls. Oh well. Switch. Elementalist at some point this year, I'm sure. You're getting Hellgate right now. Next will be Indrajit's Palace. Pet spoilers for Switch. You're getting Slightly Judgy. He's like this little mini judge guy. On Friday, February 4th from Magrim Woods. He's going to be your faction pet. His pet color is purple. Kingdom team bonus for Hellgate. He's kind of cool looking. He's a little mini judge. Slightly judgy. I think it's cool because he has like a full face mask. If you got like a little tiny guy, and then like his face always looks kind of weird, so it's cool that he has like a full mask. Because then he doesn't look funny. I feel like people struggle with that when they're drawing troop art and they make like a tiny person and then their face always looks funny for some reason to me. So if you have like a whole full mask on their face, that's perfect. So he still looks pretty cool even though he's a tiny guy. Yeah, I already finished Bounty, D-Rock. I didn't do any Friday. I only bought up to tier 4 and I finished it all. Pretty much all Saturday. I only had to do like 5 or 6 battles today. This on the beginning of the live stream. I think that's about it for Switch. Max Kingdom Power is the last thing. And then we'll just reiterate everything for everybody. And we'll be done for the day. I'm gonna save my poor tooth pretty soon here, y'all. Just letting y'all know. Live stream is probably in its last 10 minutes or so. Last chance to make a stand for the MVS. You've already done your damage. You did your damage. If not, now's the chance. Last live stream of the month. But you still can get those 4 free points for commenting Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Every video, just hit like and comment. I'm just going to, every single name in the comments, I'm going to give a point. I can't really tell if you like the video or not. I'm just hoping that you would. Alright, so Max Kingdom Power for Nintendo Switch. We have Pride Lands Kingdom Power going to 16 on the 31st. Also, Leonis Empire Power is going to 22, same day. Then on the 4th, we have Shintang Kingdom Power going to 16, and Magrim Woods Kingdom Power going to 18. So a lot of Kingdom Power business for Nintendo Switch. They're starting to catch up. I can't wait till we're all on an even playing field, all in the same everything. I wish they already had every faction we have and every, like, elementalist. I wish we were all in the same stuff. It'd be so much easier for me. I wouldn't have to do 2 separate spoilers. I wouldn't have to, like, hey, are you on Switch? Because I got to give this advice to you this way if you're on Switch. I can't give you this. You can't use this. You can't use Elementalist. You can't use Flaming Oni. You know, you got on Switch. You don't have that crap yet. Alright, D-Rock, we'll see you, man. Have a good one. Have fun, man. Appreciate you. Road Trip. Should make it into a movie. Isn't there a movie called Road Trip? But anyway, to reiterate the whole spoilers, for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, we got a new faction this upcoming weekend, Fire Rift. None of the troops sounded crazy amazing, but you never know. We have a new Mythic Friday, Pycia, which I was calling Piscia. And it sounds good. It sounds like it's going to go well with High King Irongut. It gives attacked blue allies, and it has a chance to devour, and it destroys a bunch of green and makes a bunch of blue. So that sounds really good for High King Irongut team. It's not, I'm not going to call it like a top 5 or anything, because High King Irongut's the top 5, not the thing that goes with the top 5. Like, it's a thing that supports a top 5 Mythic. So it's probably not a top 5 itself. It's like an Archdeva, for example. Excuse me. Archdeva goes really good with Lord of Slaughter or Zul'Goth. Those, Lord of Slaughter and Zul'Goth, those are top 10 Mythics. Archdeva makes those top 10 Mythics even better. That doesn't mean Archdeva's a top 10 Mythic, though. Because it needs that top 10 Mythic to be good. So same with, who knows, I'm just saying things right now. Like I said earlier, I don't want to be an expert. I'm just a guy playing the game and chatting. Doing my best here. But it sounds like a Archdeva type. Like a B tier type of Mythic. Super solid. Helps even better Mythic be even better type of stuff. I don't even know how they come up with some of this stuff. Like, do they look at troops and then try to find a way to make, like, hey, let's make this troop. It'll give attack to blue, and then they could put it with this. I don't know if they, or they just already had everything. Like, I wonder how far in advance they make the troops. Like, when did they make Pycia? Was it a year ago? Was it a month ago? Was it 5 years ago? Like, how long ago did they make Pycia? When did that, like, how long before the Mythic comes out do they create the Mythic and test it and stuff? Do they, I'd be curious to know. There are numerous movies called Road Trip, yep. T&D Elwood says, later everyone, have a wonderful day. And yes, there's a movie called Road Trip. It's funny, yeah. I remember that. So we're done with the spoilers. Nintendo Switch also getting a new faction, new Mythic, Huang Long, and Hellgate. Nothing too crazy, a little bit of soul farming potential there. But Rope Dart. So their main thing is Rope Dart for Nintendo Switch. Our main thing is a pretty good new Mythic that goes well with High King Irongut and a new faction. Their best thing is Rope Dart on Nintendo Switch. It's a Pride Lands week for them, a Shintang week for us. It's a real busy, fun, new week for everyone. I think if Queen Bee had a definite extra turn and it was true damage rather than true scatter damage, she could easily be a Mythic. Yeah, that's the truth. There's some legendaries out there that are better than Mythics. Isn't that crazy? Queen Beatrix, Yao Gui. There's a bunch. There's like, not a bunch, but there's 5 legendaries at least that are better than like 10 Mythics. Easily. There's at least 5 legendaries that would, if you look at like the top 80, if you look at all 85 Mythics or whatever there is now, and you try to act like the top 5 legendaries or Mythics and put them in there, they would be in the top half. Like, they could beat half of the Mythics. That shouldn't be the case. You shouldn't say that Yao Gui is better than half the Mythics. That's crazy. There should be some balancing to where almost every Mythic is better than almost every Legendary. You can't have like 5 Legendaries being better than 40 Mythics. It's a little bit out of whack. It's not crazy, but... like Queen Beatrix, King Gobtruffle, you know? Even the Mirage Queen. Those are better troops than Shade of Zorn, Fallen Vaudis, you know, Death, War. They're better than Mythics. There's legendaries that are better. I mean, that should be a thing, but not as much. Like the 30th best Mythic should be better than the 5th best legendary, you know? It's way harder to get. It's Mythic. The 30th best Mythic shouldn't be worse than the 5th best legendary. When there's almost 90 Mythics, and that's the top third. I don't even know how many there are. I know when I did my Mythic tier list, there was like 84, so there could be 90 by now. Because that was a couple months ago. And I probably missed a couple when I did that. I think I missed 1 or 2 when I did that tier list also. So there was somewhere in the mid-80s when I made it. Look at that, 300 gems. Nice. Sometimes when you get your rewards, you kind of just glance at them. But really take that in. That's 300 gems. That's good. 300. I just made back almost all, like, at least 2 or 3 tiers from my bounty off of that. Koala says that's because Mythics aren't Mythics. They're aren't because they're good. They're Mythics because they're rare. I mean, yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a good way to put it. You're probably right. I think it's just slightly out of whack is all I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, half the legendaries are better than 3/4 of the Mythics. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's a little bit out of whack, just slightly. They need to either make some of the middle-of-the-road Mythics a little bit better, or something. Something like that. There's so much red. I think I'm just going to do this real quick. Just needs a slight tweak. Just like Arena, Treasure Hunt. They all just need slight tweaks. Like Mythics and troops you never ever use. Why not slightly mess with something every month? Just mess with something every month. Pick a troop, slightly tweak something. They need to have somebody like that. Should be their job. They go back through everything from the oldest to the newest, and they tweak it just slightly. The oldest troop in the game, whatever it may be. Let's lower its mana cost by 2 and give it, instead of 40% skull reduction, let's give it 50. Just see how it goes, bro. And then, you know, the next month, get the second oldest troop. And let's give it like a 75% start instead of whatever crappy trait it has. Or a 50% start. You know? See how that works. If it doesn't work, take it back. Do something else. Lower it. Give it a 40% start or something. Whatever. If it's too crazy and everybody starts using it and then they're just dominating with it, then you can always take it back, but people will appreciate that you're trying to tweak stuff. As long as you don't go crazy and, like, split somebody's mana cost in half and give them all the best traits. Like, you just tweak to where you can't possibly screw it up. Until everything's a little bit better. Like, take the worst thing in the game, whatever it may be, and just tweak it slightly. Now the game is better, no matter what. You can't go wrong. Give Arena a leaderboard. How would that hurt anything? It would just make the game better, and that's it. Even if you hate Arena and you never play it, how is a leaderboard hurting you? It's not hurting you. It's just more rewards and more reason to play a game mode that a lot of people don't like. What would that hurt at all if there was an arena leaderboard? It just makes the game better. You don't even have to play it. You're not forced to do it. It's just an extra thing that's better, that makes arena more attractive for more people that hate it. There's no downside to a arena leaderboard at all. And that it's so simple. Some of the things they don't do is crazy. Some of the things they do, I said do, are crazy as well. But some of the things they don't do are like even crazier. Like, why not? It's so simple. If it doesn't work, just take it away. I don't care. I don't see how it wouldn't work. You don't have to do it. It's like the PvP leaderboard. Do you do the PvP leaderboard every week? You don't. Most of you don't. It would be like that. If you want to, you can participate. Or, if you hate arena, you don't have to. But it's another little incentive to sweeten the pot. That doesn't hurt anybody. Instead, they're sitting there brainstorming about what kind of new offer they can put in and how much the price point should be and what's another way we can fit another offer on this screen and how many blinky offers can we give you, how much should this cost and how much should that cost. All their brain power is going to that. So they don't even see like the super easy things they could do to make their game better. They're too busy. Like, 99% of you concentrate on offers and how much they should cost and how we can fit them into the game, and I think this feels like how it is. Anthony says, there is a video idea ranking your top 10 of each tier in one tier list. I mean, I could take my old tier list video and like re-rank each tier letter. I kind of did it in the video though, a little bit. I didn't like 100% do it. It's not a bad idea. I think you got something there. Maybe I'll think about it. I think you got something there. If Smell or Stinky hasn't done the class tier list, I might do that. That sounds like a great idea. I just don't know. I guess I'll have to go look. I hate looking at that. That's like a policeman pulling up to a terrible crash, and they don't want to see like a dead body. You know what I mean? That's me going to look at these stinky and smelly channels. Just to make sure they didn't do something recently so it looks like I did it right after them type of crap. Especially because then I would get less views. If somebody just did it and then I try to do it too, I would get less views. So that's the point. I don't care if they do or don't do whatever. They can do whatever. It doesn't bother me. But I don't want to do something they just did a week ago and not like know about it. Like Smelly just did this and Stinky just did that, and then I do the same exact thing by accident, then I'm going to get like way less views because people just watched that from Stinky or Smelly. All goblins are empowered but lose extra turn. Top 10 Mythic versus top 10 Legendary. Ooh, there you go. Koala says half of the Legendaries are better than 3/4 of the Mythics though. Yeah, maybe. Sometimes I spit so much fire, that's why I probably have a bad tooth. So much venom. Can't help it, especially when I'm grumpy man. Alright, we're almost done with this. I'm sorry. Let's get out of here. Let's get y'all out of here. It's Sunday morning. You're here doing your job, and I really appreciate it. Y'all are the best. I'm gonna get you out of church today. Church is almost over. We're singing the last song. You know what I mean? You guys can put up your little books. You can get, your butt's kind of numb. It's almost time to go. Don't worry. You're going to go to Perkins, eat some breakfast. Go to whatever, Bob Evans. Get you some Geta and eggs and pancakes and all that. You can smell it already, because church is almost over, y'all. We're singing the last song here, guys. You can get your butt ready, you know, a little bit numb. You gotta tie your shoe, put your little book up, get ready, you know, stand up a little bit, put your coat on. It's almost time to go, dude. You're almost done. You got through it. Sunday morning in the choir. You did it. You got through it. The kid was good. You promised them some Bob Evans or Perkins or whatever. You can't wait. You're gonna go get your eggs, putting your coat on, singing the last song. Hallelujah. Can't wait to get out of there. But you're also glad that you went. And I have no idea what I'm talking about, because I haven't done that in probably 10 years. Don't think I'm some sort of saintly man. Anyway, let's make this one of the last battles. Alright, Trey, we'll see you, dude. I'm out of here as well. I got a major orb, that's a good thing to finish on. 60,000 gold. Don't forget the 60,000 gold. Major orb of chaos. Gems and a gem key. So that's freaking 16 gems or something there? I don't know. See what I get, though. Ah, it's an orange, but still. I got some good stuff there. Anyway. So, let's just repeat all the business that needs to be, you know, said at the end of the month here on January 30th at the moment. We're at the end of the Most Valuable Center leaderboard for January. It's the last live stream of the month, so this is the last chance. We have, you know, you get 4 more points, though, from yesterday's video. Today, this one, you got to spin the block, come back to it, leave a comment, hit like after the stream goes public and whatever, posts. Everquest later today, and weekly preview tomorrow. All chances, 4 points. If you have 1 point now, you can have 5 points at the end of the month. If you got 0 points now, you can have 4 points at the end of the month. If you got 7 like Joshua, you can have 11 by the end of the month for free. And that's over 10, and that's going to be very apple of my eye type of crap. You know? DC has 15 right now. People made up some ground on him, right? Trey has 14. Fiona tied DC. We have a tie right now. 15-15. So DC and Fiona are tied with 15. So let's say DC misses a comment. Now he only gets 3 instead of 4. And Fiona does all 4 comments. Now she wins. Or neither one of them do any of them. And Sebastian does all of them. And then Sebastian wins. Because he's got 13. Plus 4, that's 17. You beat them by 2. You can still do it, Sebastian. Chad, you got 14, man. You can still do it. You can get 18 still. They have 15. What if they don't do all the videos? You know? So, anyway. DC has 15. Fiona has 15. That's first place right now. Chad has 14. Trey has 14. That's second place. Sebastian has 13. That's pretty freaking close. And, yeah. Elgins has 9. Pamela has 9. They're still hanging in there, man. They can get those 4 points, get 13, be pretty close. Other than that, this will post. Then EverQuest I already have recorded. It's going to post. It's already uploaded. I just got to make it. I'll do it for the members after this goes. So you can watch EverQuest right after this if you want, if you're a member. But I'll post to the public later today. Tomorrow morning, weekly preview, unless I'm just crazy in pain, but I'm going to the dentist tomorrow, so either way I should get it out somehow. Tomorrow, weekly preview. Earlier the better, hopefully. And that's your last chance for comments, for points, all that good stuff. You could become a member. You could upgrade your membership. There's still little ways that if you need a couple extra points, if you're like a Tier 1 member, if you upgrade to Tier 3, boom, you get 2 points right there. Plus the 4 comments, you could get 6 points. You could sneak it in there. Because some of them guys are already Puppet Masters, so that's 2 points you could get that they can't get, right? So there's ways you could do it still. I'm just like, I don't want people to think it's impossible if you have this many and this guy has 15 and you only have 10. You could upgrade your membership, do all 4 comments, boom, you win. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all get out of church here. Put your coat on, get behind the wheel, go to a restaurant, eat some breakfast. We're done with the last song. Have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. And I will see y'all later today for EQ. And tomorrow for the weekly preview. Thank you for joining me today, Koala. Trey Bobuff, the moderating Reaper, who's in very close. He could win this month. He's so close. Anthony. Good to see you, Anthony. Tom and Daniel Elwood, appreciate you. If you need any more help figuring out how to donate or become a member, let me know. If I were you, I'd switch to like a PC or a laptop or something. It's way easier on the desktop version of YouTube to do that. It's kind of hard on the phone. I know what you mean. I bet you're on a phone. D-Rock the Savage, have a good trip. Fiona, thank you so much. You're doing really awesome this month on the leaderboard. Maka Felix, have a good one. I'll check out your I haven't been on Discord in forever. This is what happens with Discord. I am not very social. I'm anti-social. I'm an introvert. It don't seem like it when I'm live streaming. It don't seem like it on my videos, but I don't like extra social. Even if it's my friends, you know, I'll text or whatever here and there. Like, one of my best friends is like my brother, and I'll text him every once in a while. We don't like call each other up and have 2-hour-long conversations. We don't go see each other every day and hug and kiss and talk all day. You know, we text back and forth every once in a while. That's it. So, like, this extra other thing, this Discord, is just like another extra social thing where I can get into trouble. People can say things and, like, argue, and then I'm in the middle of it, and then I can say things and argue. It's just a whole other thing that's like it's just a problem, dude. Like, I'm not a big fan. I did it for you guys, but I'm not a big fan of Discord. It's just another place to have more misunderstandings and arguments and shit. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I would rather talk in my comments. That benefits me. The Discord does nothing for me except for cause me problems. That's the bottom line. I don't know. I'll still keep it up, and I'm still going to keep inviting people, but I might not get on there that much. I'm going to try to get on there like once a week, but don't expect me to be there every single waking second waiting to talk to people. I don't like it. That's why it took me for so long to do it, because it's just another thing that can cause trouble that doesn't benefit me at all. Anthony, Koala, Trey, Brian with the 10. Appreciate that, dude. Sebastian, been a freaking puppet master for 10 months. Trey, for 21 months. He's a reaping moderator. Brian, Maka, Sebastian, Anthony, Trey. I went on a couple rants today, didn't I? Krasmayo, my guy. Krasmayo. Sebastian, Chad, Anthony, Pamela, Fiona, Sebastian with the 5, which is really 6 or 7. Glorfindel, aka Fiona with the 3, which is really 4 or 5. Anthony, Chad with the 5. Super solid first MVS ever. That's very close every month still. Aberrad 2008, what up, dude? No problem, appreciate you. Pamela, Trey with the 3, getting it started, bro. That's like that's even more, like the 3. It looks like a 30 to me, because you started it off and made the rest of it happen. And you're really close to winning this month as well. I really appreciate it. Bisma, Emery, Forkin, Christian was here. Remember, copy. I didn't mute him or anything. He just went away. Paul Mayen was here. Strodium, Wolf, Tom and Danielle, Glorfindel, aka Fiona, JMac513. There's copy, Christian. He kind of got irritating there at the end, but he quit. He knew when to stop. He pushes it right to the ledge. He always likes to go right to the edge and not go over it. Funky Town, Texas. Robert Westover. Boomstick, freaking fancy pants. Funky Town, Sebastian, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go back to the bottom. Rich. DC's here, bro. I'm out of here, man. But hey, you made it. Good to see you, bro. Trey says, getting behind the wheel, saying my goodbyes now. Take care, everyone. Koala says, and then I'll win. What up, Rich? Sorry, hi and bye. DC, high and by. Yo, DC, you're still in first, but you're tied with Fiona. Just by the way, 15 to 15. Depends what happens with the comments at the end of the month. But unless somebody does some membership business, that's about it for this month, man. This is the last live stream, so yeah, you're in first right now. I mean, if you do all the comments, you should be good. Unless somebody does some weird membership business, you should be good, DC. But we'll see, man. Trey's really close. Chad's really close. Sebastian's really close. And Fiona is tied. So, yo, Rain Man, I did the Switch spoilers, bro. They're in there somewhere. You have to find them. Oh, DC with the 5. You're so smart, bro. Taking that first place back. I'm glad I waited an extra couple minutes. DC with the 5, taking first place back. He's got to cement it. He's got 16. He wants back to back to back. Remember, though, if you don't get first, it's still documented in my phone in a picture. So I can say, yo, Rain Man, he got 1 point this month. He got 2 points this month. He got 3 points this month. He's doing better every month, man. I appreciate that, Rain Man. Like, you're participating, and you're doing better every month, you know? I'm just doing that as a figurative example. I don't know. Rain Man actually has 2 points right now, which is appreciated. So even if you get 1, like Maka or whatever, still, you're on the board. You care enough to do 1 freaking comment. You care enough to be a member. You care enough to do a 99-cent donation. Like, this isn't asking too much here. You can leave a comment on today's video and get a freaking point. You can leave a comment on the weekly preview tomorrow and get a freaking point. If your name isn't on the board, you just don't care. And that's what I'm going to know when I take a picture. And I see all the names. And then somebody's like, hey, this or that, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, let's look at the picture. Okay, you're not on there? Okay. Yeah, whatever you say just takes, like, you know, half of my attention now instead of the full attention. Because you just don't give a crap to do easy stuff that's free. Nah, you're good, Chad, bro. I always appreciate it. No problem, Rain Man. I do it just for you, pretty much. What do I think of the troop called War? I think it's one of the worst mythics in the game. Only because it was one of the first ones ever put out. And it's not associated to a kingdom. So, it already takes that hit. The first thing you can say about that mythic is it's not associated to a kingdom, so you get nothing from fully, you know, leveling it or whatever. And it's one of the worst 5 to 7 mythics in the game. It's one of the oldest mythics in the game, so that's why it's one of the worst. It's not its fault. It's just old. So yeah, definitely. Have you watched my top 5 worst mythics video? You should check that out, because War is on the list. You should check out the top 5 worst mythics in the game video that I did. I don't think anybody's ever done that video except for me. Unless Stinky or Smelly did it, I'm not sure. But DC said, glad to be with you all. Please do leave those likes. Stay safe out there, everyone. That's what I think about War. Koala says you're a brat, Cinny. Well, they stink and they smell. But I'm out of here, y'all. Have a great day. You're the best. Love you so much. Sunday. See y'all later today for that EQ. If you're a member, you can watch it pretty much immediately after this if you want to. I put it out to the members. Then tomorrow, if you don't care about EverQuest, we got the weekly preview as early as I can. 10 or 12 o'clock. Somewhere around there, usually. So, have a great day. You're the best. Peace out.